Okay, my friends, so now we know that 6.1 miles is 32,208 feet. I'm going to press enter. Boom. And there we go. There we go. 2%. Look at this. Shortcut and right way are both 2%. Interesting. I'm going to use that same little thing from before and give myself some more decimals just to see the difference. And oh, wow, I got to go even further than that. Oh, there we go. So they're, wow, look how close they are. Look how close. The angle's not even a full degree. And the right and shortcut way grades are extraordinarily close. I mean, they're off by 1,000th of a percent. That's incredible how close they are. I mentioned before that in many cases, the shortcut way and the right way don't matter. It doesn't matter at all which way you do it. So even if you were to calculate what the run is, which is going to be, it's going to be so close to the road that it's not even, you wouldn't even believe how close it is. It's off. I encourage you, if you like kind of using Pythagoras and doing mathematical formulas, it's going to be off by something like 4 or 5 feet. That's going to, it's going to be all the only difference it's going to be. So that's what you got to make sure of. Excel, I often say this about computers. They are extraordinarily quick and extraordinarily stupid. So if you put in 6.1 miles and you know that it's 6.1 miles, the computer is not going to know that. It's going to need to know that it's 32,208 or whatever the number ends up being. Okay. Now, for the remainder of this particular video, I'm also going to convert feet to miles. So if you wanted to leave this as 6.1, you can also change 500 feet into miles. So if anybody doesn't care to see that, they can just fast forward to the next video. Otherwise, I'm going to take a few moments here and use Google to convert this to miles. All right, so I'm going to pop up in a Google window. Let's go over here. Oh, you can't see that. I got to pull it over. There's the math I did in the last video. So actually, you can actually just simply type 500 feet in miles, and it'll pop it out for you. There you go, right there, 0.09. I was actually going to say it's just under 10% of a mile because 528 would be 10%. So what's cool about this is I can actually just copy it. So I highlighted it and then I copied it. And then I can come back to Excel and I can paste it in. And then press enter. And look at that. You get the exact same numbers. Because it does not matter. It does not matter as long. The ratio is identical based on what we talked about last time. The ratio is the same. It doesn't matter what units you're measuring in as long as you're measuring those units correctly. You want to be careful with rounding, though. Watch what happens. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have some fun with this. We're going to increase the decimal again so we can see the differences there. And then I'm going to walk up here and I'm going to start deleting digits and then recalculating the grades. You see what happened right there? And then I'm going to take the next digit off. Okay, you're starting to see what's happening, hopefully. Take the next digit off. Take the next digit off. So you see, I mean, again, these numbers now would now round to 1 point. They would round to 1%. They wouldn't round to 2. So you got to be careful with truncating digits. You wouldn't want to take that 9 off. It would actually be 0.1, which would actually bring us right back up to 2% if we, I guess the lesson here is just be careful with rounding. With something like this where we're just conversationally calculating grade, it doesn't matter. But in general, rounding can make a difference depending on what field and what application. Okay, speaking of applications, let's do another one.